welcome to a brand new video. It is a beautiful sunny Sunday and I am just going to have a little wander over to Holland Park. I really want to go to Kyoto Gardens, and I think this time of the year is when it's probably at its most beautiful. I think this time, like autumn and spring, when the cherry blossom comes out in full force, are the two times that I have to make one trip to Kyoto Gardens to just soak in its beauty. It's just absolutely phenomenal. So I'm gonna have a little look there this morning and take you along with me, and then I'm gonna go do a little bit of a grocery shop. I need to get some provisions. I really want to make a smoothie and I have no bananas, so I need some bananas in my life. I feel like I don't have much of an update for you other than I feel like in this vlog I'm going to take you to a few places that I've got kind of penned in the diary. So I'm going to Pink Oktoberfest. I went last year. It's super fun, quite tacky and camp and crazy, but it's okay to have a little bit of tacky, camp, crazy in our lives every now and again. And then I'm going to be seeing my good friends Kate and Emily for dinner. We've booked to go to Mowgli, which is one of the places I've wanted to go to for ages on Charlotte Street, so I'm also very excited about that. So very much like a friend's foodie kind of vlog. So yeah, if that's something of interest to you, then stay tuned. But now let's go to Kyoto Gardens. If you're ever in Holland Park area, going toward Notting Hill, somewhere like that, I'd highly recommend coming to this pub here. I actually got the name wrong, but actually it's called the Mitre. It has really good food, really great ambiance. Yeah, just highly recommend it. Okay, so it's been a little while since I last picked up my camera to vlog. It's probably been about, I don't know, a good week maybe since I last vlogged when I was in Kyoto Gardens. But I've been out of action for the best part of this week with what I thought was COVID, but it's not actually been COVID. I was tested negative a few times, and on both times that I tested it was negative. Anyway, but I had this head cold. I had this really persistent cough the last 2.5 weeks. I just felt really fluey and fatigued and just really drained mentally, and had really foggy head and was really congested. So I've been through the mill this week and I just have not been feeling great. And we're actually going to head over to South Bank for Oktoberfest round 2. We went last year, which was so much fun. It's this really kind of elaborate, camp, tacky, drag queen show, and then they have all these old school kind of songs from the 2000s and stuff. So yes, I'm really excited to go. This is my first outing in a long time, so excited. Unfortunately, I do not have the kind of, what's it called, the outfit. I don't have my Lederhosen or whatever they're called. I haven't invested in the kit yet. So yes, anyway, I am ready to go. I'm just gonna grab my things, put on some fragrance, and then head out to the tube. And yeah, I'll take you with me, and I'll see you over at South Bank.
take a minute, feel the rhythm, drop it low, push it down. Wait a second, feel the rhythm, syncopate.
See the start, take a minute, feel the rhythm, drop it low, push it. Wait a second, feel the rhythm, syncopate. See the start, take a minute, feel the rhythm, drop it low, keep it. Wait a second, feel the rhythm, syncopate. See the start, take a minute, feel the rhythm, drop it low, push it. Feel the rhythm, syncopate. See the start, take a minute, feel the rhythm.
I had so much fun at Pink Oktoberfest. Me and my friends joking around saying they're going to make this an annual thing, then we definitely need to invest in the Lederhosen, because depending on how you view it, I definitely felt either very overdressed or very underdressed, depending on who you ask. But yes, we definitely were like, we have to get the Lederhosen next year, so we can like look and feel and dress the part. But yes, it was a really good fun night. Never been before, definitely say go, because it's almost like the autumnal version of Pride. That's the only way I can really liken it. The only caveat to this year versus last year was that there were less performers, which I wasn't that bothered about, but there were like 3 or 4 performers versus last year where I feel like it had 5, 6, 7, maybe even 8, I can't remember, but there were quite a few. And then also they wrapped it really early this year, so rather than midnight like last year, it was like 11 o'clock, which was crazy early for a Saturday night. But other than that, it was a really, really good, fun time. And I guess speaking about all things LGBT, I was thinking about this the other night, and I really want to go and see this film that's recently come out called Bros, which is centered around 2 gay men finding love against this very modern backdrop of what it is to be dating as a gay person in the 2020s, I guess. And I just think it's really positive to see a more, I guess, positive representation in the media. And when I reflect on my growing up experience, I didn't have anybody to look up to or any kind of role models. I didn't really know what the prognosis or long-term outlook was on finding a relationship when I grew up. There were no role models, or other than, I guess, Brokeback Mountain, where it was centered around 2 gay characters falling in love, but it was obviously against a very tragic backdrop. So it was a very pessimistic and almost depressing way to, sorry, my camera just cut out there, but it's a very depressing way to kind of view gay dating and gay relationships. And obviously it was set in, you know, years gone by, but nonetheless it wasn't a very positive way, and it was almost like a very pessimistic and depressing way to view finding love as a gay person. Anyway, I think with the advent of social media, there's obviously greater diversity and representation, and you can find people who are like you. I don't think it's such a kind of narrow focused view on what it is to be LGBT anymore, which is really positive to see, and I think it's one of the positive things about social media. Anyway, I have said all I have to say about that. I really want to go and see this film. If you've seen it, leave me a comment, let me know what you thought of it. I'm quite excited. My mum was like, you have to go and see this, it looks really interesting. And I'm like, it does look interesting actually, thanks mum, it's a good suggestion. I feel like sometimes she's way ahead of the curve than me. I think I am kind of very much into pop culture, but at the same time, there are moments where I think, oh my gosh, like, it's just skipped me, it's just missed me, I've skipped a beat here, so yeah. Anyway, I am going to go and see Kate and Emily later on for dinner and drinks. I think we're going to go to, what is it called? Vagabond wine bar. And we're going to go to Mowgli, which is this restaurant I've wanted to go to for ages, down Charlotte Street. So obviously I'll take you along with me, and I will see you guys in the next clip. Just on my way to go and see Kate and Emily. We're going to go to Vagabond Wines first, and then have a couple of pre-drinks there, and then I think we're going to, well, not I think, we're going to Mowgli down Charlotte Street, which will be very, very nice. So I'll see you in the next clip. So it's Sunday. I'm actually on my way to go and grab some coffee with my really good friend Alina. I'm going to a place called Café Kitsuné. I think that's how you pronounce it anyway, which I've never been to before, in Knightsbridge, which I'm so excited to go. It looks really nice. I'm really excited to see Alina. It's been forever since we've last caught up, which is so unlike us. I'm running late, so I shouldn't really be vlogging right now. But I never run late. I'm normally really prompt, really on time. But I went to the gym, my class is overrunning, and then my whole schedule's like 10 minutes behind, so I'm only 10 minutes late, but still, I hate being late. Anyway, I'm on my way to Café Kitsuné, and I'll see you in the next clip. You're very focused, Alina.